and welcome to another art stream. Hold on, I'm gonna start the bat signal so my friends know I'm here. Okay, one sec. Starting. Sure. I can spell. Starting. Excuse me. I hope everyone's had a great week. I'm excited to start my mini vacation, well, somewhat a vacation, and I'll be doing a lot of creative projects this week and this weekend. So, yeah. Excuse me, sorry. I just thought I'd show a little bit. I started work on my animatic storyboards. I'm just trying to like plan it out so that I can my brain's not working right now. Sorry. Dial up sounds. Anyway, I was gonna say I'm working on some. This is one of the projects I'm gonna work on this week. This partial week that I have off coming up. It's my animatic for my character's story about how I became to look like. Well, like this thing that's invisible. Apparently, 1 second. Hello, here I am in the corner. Okay, so one second. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Hello. I hope you had a good week. I'm just talking about how I'm working on a couple of big projects this coming week. Like this is my storyboards for my animatic. I'm going to be working on that so that I can like pace it out right and make it feel just make it make sense. Hang on, I got an idea. Something's been bugging me a little bit, and I want to fix it right now. And that's what I want to add some more pictures to this slideshow, so you guys have some new stuff to look at, like my friend here, and what else? Add some more of these characters in here so that I can give you some more to look at. I think this isn't in there. If it is, then it's going to be in there twice. Sorry, just thought I'd give everyone some new artwork to look at while I'm talking. Yeah, this one would be cool because this one's further along, so I can put it in here. Okay, that's good. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to add some more because I felt like oops, is it There we go. Ah, it's just huge. She's gonna eat me! Ah, my own creation. How could you betray me? Yeah, I gotta make her smaller. Ah, he's huge. He's gonna eat me. There. Perfect. You dare threaten me? So I've been working on some new. Oh, this is a page I want to work on tonight, but I want to finish that one up and this one because I made some mistakes on it. So, but let's see, where's that? Oh, here it is. Work on my brooding hero, the Boreas. I'd like to finish him up, and then I'm gonna. Did I? See, what bothers me is I think I accidentally didn't save my progress on my other character. So, oh, great! Thanks for dropping in. Yeah. So glad so many people could drop by today. I'm just gonna be working on these personifications of winter tonight. I'm really happy with how they've been coming along. Let's see, we got this one I'm the most proud of so far. She looks really good. Like everything about her is coming out great. I'm really excited. So got that one. Here's gonna work on Santa. And then the weird thing is, I don't know what happened. I think I thought I fixed this because I swear I don't know where I saved her. This will just take 1 second. I just need to look around. Oh, I did this for people who didn't see earlier in the week. I did this, so that made a lot of progress. Like this is gonna be my opening screen. Like see, I don't get this viewership thing. It says it went down, and that's impossible because it was. But anyway, I wonder if YouTube just doesn't like if you have like certain. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Both YouTube and Twitch are strange when it comes to viewership. But yeah, this is gonna be like I might try and get a trial version. I keep hearing people talk about After Effects like it's like the main app for specific types of animation. So maybe I'll try and get a trial just to get this animated. Because I thought I could do it in Clip Studio, but everyone's like... Every person I've talked to says it feels like After Effects is the only choice. Or the only, like, time-sensitive choice. Because maybe I could do this in Clip Studio, but it would probably take a lot longer. So... I don't know. Well, I'll look... If it's not an option, then I'm not gonna do it. I'm not throwing a lot of money at nothing. Because honestly, I could just make this look a little bit cleaner and just use it as a static image. So I'm not gonna go. Yeah, you know what? It's gone. It's okay. It's nothing to worry about. Oh, I was gonna work on this maybe a little bit today too. I really want to finish up this. This was part of Sword Timber. I was working on an ancient sword, so I thought I would do this sword from Irish. I think it's Irish folklore. It's called a Caledbolg. It was this legendary sword used against giants, and it was so powerful it cut a mountain in half. So I got like this. character holding it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's kind of pretty excited to work on this a little bit. This guy. This is my anime nerd coming out, but I think this guy kind of gives me Mihawk vibes a little bit. Maybe it's just the look he's giving, but he's. When I was drawing him, I kept thinking of that, and I'm like, yeah, kinda. I kind of see like how he's just no smile, just a scowl, and he's just. Yeah, no, it's been really fun working on these. It's fun. I love learning about all these different like various cultures and how they what they when they were talking about winter, like how they gave it a personification is really cool. Like this is a I believe this is a Greek deity. And I think there's a Roman one for this too, but I forget. I can't remember what that was. I'll have to look that up. But I don't need a lot. I just want to do a few. I don't need to make this a huge. This doesn't have to be Justice League Unlimited. This is this is just regular like first season Justice League here. like a few characters that are just spread out and. Do, 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 do. It's so nice to be technically on vacation now. I mean, I am on vacation. I don't have to say technically. If it wasn't for, well, I still might try to relax a little bit. I'm definitely gonna relax a little bit, but I do have a lot to do. But like I was thinking, maybe I'll start up I got Mass Effect Legendary Edition or whatever back in when there was that Black Friday sale. So maybe I'll give that a try over the break a little bit, just so I can have something fun to do. Because that game is really fun. I love all three of those games, and I haven't played them in so long. It'd be nice to just like step back into that storyline. Is my volume? Oh wait, is my volume? 1 second. Oh no, is it doing that again? Hang on. Oh, nice. Got the whole my favorite audience here. Yeah, it was. It was really fun. This guy's a persona. He's kind of like he could control the weather for in like in Greek myth. So he's a pretty cool character. So I thought I'd give him all this like. And for some reason, he also involves horses. So I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if he had like a pauldron that's a horse? Like it's like this like a metal horse head on his shoulder that looks kind of cool. I thought. And I don't want to dox anyone watching, but I just like to say hello to a few family members that are watching, and just hope that they're having a fun time. And I hope they enjoy this, because I'm going to be working on a bunch of different cool characters. I showed off this one just came out. I was working on her over the week. She's this like she can control the weather as well. Like she's like she has these like threads that she can use, and she rides around kind of like, you know how in stories sometimes there were people that could ride brooms, but she rides on this thing that they used in oh my gosh, where is this one from? I think this is this a Scandinavian one or Russian? I forget. Anyways, this was used to for sewing or for like making fabric. It's out of plants, and they would just wrap it around this. But these people could ride on them, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to make this character so she could. And I also made her a ballerina because I thought it looked nice, and it's kind of a cool twist, a cool costume for a superhero. Next one is more elegant and agile. Yeah. This guy's he may look kind of grumpy, but he's actually a good guy. He's definitely he makes sure everyone's safe in the winter, and yeah, he's just a grump. But he's a good guy grump though. And it's kind of funny that I chose him without even knowing that first. I kind of like skimmed his description, And then I was like, oh my gosh, I get to have the like. I think I said this in the last stream, but I get to have my like Wolverine character who's just like always just like grumbling to himself in the background. Like, this is perfect. Grumpy character. Does he? Wait. Do. There. Breaking some of my rules right here by giving, but these are more tired eye lines than old age wrinkles. So he's going to be a bit sleep deprived kind of character, maybe even. Thanks. Yeah, I'm so happy with how she came out. I played around. I think it helped. It like, it really. It's like I think this week I kind of just decided like, all my sketches in during my breaks were gonna be just like rough sketches of these characters. So I really roughed out some of the ideals I had over the entire week. So, and that really helped me make the final decisions here. But yeah, he's gonna be the guy that thinks he should be the leader, but he doesn't really want the responsibility at the same time kind of character. Yeah, these have been so fun. Let's see if I think I let's see, where's that other thing I was doing? I guess she isn't here. That's weird. Yeah. Oh yeah, for the people who just came in, I was working on some well, here's some of the comic pages. Like I'll make them bigger. Hold on. Too big. But like I'm working on my comic. I'll be doing a little bit more of that later. Like here's the hero. She's the hero of the story, and that's her father. Yeah, got a couple pages. Working on and I'm working on my own story, but also look who that is. He's going to be one of the heroes. I'm going to make Santa into a superhero. But here's what I worked on earlier in the week, and I'm really happy with how it came out. This is me. I'm drinking hot cocoa and drawing. And I got these little spirit friends around they're little spirit friends around me, and my pet dinosaur. He's like my character's pup. So, yeah, I was working on this earlier too. I'll probably finish her up. She's another hero. I was drawing using a magical sword. So, yeah. What color? I'm trying to think what would be a good color for his tunic. Weren't they? I'm trying to think. Weren't they pretty colorful usually? Because I know we have conceptions about them, but a lot of times they were far more. In more recent studies, they were more colorful than we thought. So let's see. Let's see if we can just find one that's. No, you can't just do that. Nope, not so much. Although I can do this. I have an idea. Maybe. Yeah, he would have kind of like a. Maybe even like his tunic has horses on it. Like, you know, like or a horse, single horse on it. What am I doing to myself today? Drawing so many horses. How could I do this to myself? Yeah, kind of like hint at it here where it's bucking up. Kind of, it's got its feet up in the air like it's kicking. And this will be like his kind of like his sign. Maybe. Oh wait, I'm using. No, why was I I got the wrong drawing. Yep. Well, that's why pencils have erasers. And why art programs have a backwards button. See, this is the version I should have been drawing on. Oops. Uh-oh, spedios. So I'll just give him like a. No, that's too far over. Those legs are too far over. Maybe just another horse face, like a. Like you can't see it all right here, but there's like I'm gonna make the mouth down here, and like it all. Thank you. This is just a fun, like, little side thing I'm doing where I'm just gonna make this into a superhero team for this month, being the beginning of winter. So I thought I would have like this guy, Santa, this that ballerina girl, that her the character thing she's based on this being called Frau Holly. Holly, I think it's Holly, and she's just like another. I think it's like I said. I think I'm trying to remember where that one's from. Maybe that one might be the Russian one, but she's like Grandmother Winter essentially. So yeah. Not good with horse face head shapes. I'm so used to drawing canine that when I mean, I got better at drawing canine, I should say. So like, I keep ending up going that direction with everything else, and that's not always the way all animals are. Like horses, I believe, actually, you wouldn't have. It would be more like this for the bottom part of the. Yeah. So more like that. Something kind of like that. I'll clean it up later, or do 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 do. Yeah, and this guy, he appears sometimes as an old man with feathers or as this like angsty younger character. So I kind of made a medium of him where he's like the mixture of the two. Where he's like more like a middle aged and kind of grumpy. But kind of like an experienced character, like hero that could join the team and help out. Because I started watching that Guardians animated movie again, and that's what originally even made me think of this a little bit, was that. So thought it'd be fun to just make my own version of that team. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, though it's always fun coming up with original characters though, like this, like making up stories about your drawings. I think it, especially while you're drawing it, it kind of gives you more motivation to like just put more into it. Like even if it doesn't come out good, if you have a story, at least you feel like you could redraw it again later and improve on it. So, yeah. And and don't ever feel bad if it doesn't come out good the first time. They don't. A lot of times they don't. Like even this was like, I mean, look, this is what he originally. This is probably the third version of him. I erased the other two. So this is what he looked like after three tries. This is the fourth, and even this is rough. So it's like. It's just good to keep trying. And when you feel lost, just ask for help. Sometimes I would say look up things on YouTube and stuff, but that's not coming from someone who's done it before. That's not good advice. All you're gonna get is a list of things to watch in the future that you don't have time for, and and when you do watch them and think you understand it and draw something, you could be misunderstanding what they're saying. So it's better to just find someone that can give you even though it's a little bit of help. So I'll be right back. Just gotta go get some water. Okay, now I get some water. How long have we been drawing? Only a half hour. I'll draw this for a little bit longer before I get onto the comic. They should be. I don't know if I haven't been looking at the slideshow, but there should be. Well, they're all over the place with the size. I gotta find a way to make sure that doesn't do that. Those are tiny. Oh well, I'll figure this out for the when I'm trying to update the how this all looks to begin with, so I'll try and make it so that looks better too. Because right now I know it's kind of hard to see some of those slideshow images. So I'll try and fix that. Because it's fun sharing those. They're the ones I'm most happy with, and I think in the end of the year I'm going to try and make a slideshow on this channel where I do my favorite drawings of the year. So I'll have that up on this channel. Like I'll probably play it on the channel as well, on the stream, but I'll try and put it just right on the channel itself, so people can just watch it in their own and enjoy all the images I've worked on this year. It's been busy. Just trying to think what else I can do with this guy, like costume wise or yeah, this guy's I'm actually pretty happy with this guy. He came up he's coming along pretty good. Hope everyone's got some fun plans for this for the Christmas time. It's really exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get some more progress done on the comic. I think I'll try and. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do what my original goal was for this month and get by getting the website ready, but I'm gonna get as close as I can. I think is my goal. That's all I can really do. Like it's. I don't want to have a miserable vacation because I'm pushing myself too hard. You know, like I want to have some fun too. So I think I'll get as close as I can to finished. Oh, it's snowing here. It's snowing a lot. Like I my drive in was not bad at all, but my drive home was a bit not bad, just kind of like slow, I'd say. It was kind of I was just careful and I just made sure to just get home as quick as I could. Like no detours or anything, just figured it'd be easier to just get anything else done later this next week when if I have to do anything, but yeah. You know what? That doesn't make sense. He's gonna be wearing some gray pants actually, or brown. Yeah, gray, grayish brown. Brown's gray, grayish brown. Yeah, like right there. Yeah, it's been pretty quiet. I just got made it home and then just watched some Netflix that I have some shows I've been meaning to watch, and maybe tonight I'll watch some other things that I'm on my list, like finishing up Guardians again. Along with some other. What was the other one I was gonna watch? There's a couple other. Probably Muppet Christmas Carol. I'll watch this either tonight or tomorrow because I really like that movie. I heard someone, I don't remember what actor was saying this on like their Twitter or whatever, but they were saying something along the lines of they wanted to be in the next Christmas Carol because Bob Kane. Oh, what's his name? Yeah, isn't it Bob Kane? Yeah, I think that's his name. The actor who played Scrooge. They were like, oh, I want to be like him and be the only human on the set, and I'm like, you didn't see that movie, did you? I'm like, he has a nephew. What's wrong with you? He has a nephew. In the past, he had a girlfriend. Like those were all humans, not Muppets. So, yeah, I don't know where they heard. They were clearly one of those people who was like, yeah. The that Muppet movie. Yeah, it's great. I've seen it many times. Mm-hmm. Yep. And their nose gets longer. Whoop. Oh, silly celebrities. Why do you sometimes not tell the truth about the most silly things? It's like no one was gonna call you out on that if you just said like, I never saw this movie. Yeah, I work with plenty of people younger than me, so I know a lot of them haven't seen a lot of the movies I've seen. And I'm not like, excuse me, I can't talk to you now. I say that on the inside. No, I'm just kidding. This guy's. No, I am gonna start working on the other one. I thought what? Why? What? When? What? Why? How? Oh, that was I hit the wrong button. I was like, why is it trying to open something? Oops. No, that's wrong. Anyway, let's open up that new folder, and I'll work on the old. This is she's a giant. I'm gonna make her look like a. She's described as an older lady, so she's. I'm gonna give her like this elderly look. It's funny because sometimes they say she had one eye, but I'm gonna make it. But I've seen drawings with her with two, so I'm gonna give her two because she's a superhero, and it's not fair to on top of everything just like give her every detriment possible against her. Ooh, that's a good picture. Oops. Oh, actually, I think I have that. Yeah, sometimes it's there's like places that I get really good like reference photos from, and I think I might be wrong, but I think I found this one on sale. So let me check it out. This might be in my images. Or something else could be in here. Huh. Because sometimes you just get better lighting with these. So I might use one of them. We'll see. Whoops. No. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's right. Sorry, brain. Ah, no, not that. Well, we'll find out. Here we go. Well, maybe. Okay, this is instrumentals. I like this. Wait, but it doesn't say cut. Okay. fingers crossed. Let's try this. If it does something weird, I won't know until the end of the thing, and this will all be silent. So from this point on, if my voice disappears, just let me know. I don't think they do that until after the stream, so enjoy my voice while you can in this one, I guess. Sorry. That was loud. Oops, what's that? There we go! Christmas music! Yay! Okay. That's good. Nice. I don't think there'll be a problem with this. It says no copyright, so... Yep. But that should be good, because I can't believe I forgot all about the music. Oh, whoops. Nope, not that. So just take 1 second. I'm sorry for the wait, but it'll be worth it, maybe. No, it will. It's just I need to find some reference. Otherwise, I'm gonna draw. It's just gonna not look good. I don't want that. Trying to think, where's... That's weird. This must be it. Nope, but these are good poses anyway, so I'll use one of these. Maybe. I could have sworn I downloaded this. Oh well. You know what? You can't win them all. What is this? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna use my Oh, I must have, because I have. Oh, you know what? I don't know where they are, but I have some here anyway. I found them in my I'm gonna try this one just for fun, because I haven't done this pose, and it'd be fun to do this with her, because she could be like the elder of the group, because even though she's kind of the muscle too, she's it'd be kind of fun to give her like this, like, let her be, her age be her, like the reason why she's got authority over everyone else. I was gonna give her a more strange shape. Well, I can kind of make her have a wider frame, like her middle section. But I was gonna give her a weird, like, because originally she was kind of a little bit more described as like your classic giant, which is not which is kind of weird human shape. But I think if she's a superhero, she shouldn't have that. She can still not look. She could still have imperfections, but I think it'd be more fun to make her a little bit more idealized in some ways. Kind of like with the ballerina character. It's like she can be like this character who's like a... Because she's so big that she made mountains with her mace, so I'm going to have her sitting on a throne made out of a mountain. Or like she made a minor hill that she's sitting on. That's just like made out of rock, like an earthbender. And she's got her mace just casually in her one arm. And yes, I know this looks like the character that I've drawn before. What can I say? I was inspired by this character to begin with. She's a... Stories of giants is really interesting, so I thought that's what I took from. Also, that and like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is just giants, so it's kind of where it came from. I'm just doing the rough shapes here. I'll go in and clean it up, but for now, this is good. Yeah, she's just going to be this older woman. She's got like a... But she's tough. Not to be messed with. Leader of the group. I mean, she's got the most ability. Oh, her and maybe she's kind of like the head, and Santa's the leader. Is how it would be probably. So. Yeah. Wait, where's my... Oh. I'm going to still mess around with her proportions and kind of make her like of an interesting shape, because why not? It's a hero to begin with. You can do whatever you want. And it's a myth. It's a giant, which is not a... Which I can do whatever I want with that, because like they can be any shape. Like sometimes they're like shaped like just like this, like little arms, little legs, and a big head. So sometimes they're just really tall, like it, and long stretched out body. So I'm kind of mixing those two. I'm gonna give her like a trying to give her like a body kind of like this, kind of like in the first few episodes of Hilda. You see this giantess who is a mountain. So I'm kind of doing like that, where like her hair is like the snow on top of the mountain, kind of. Man, why didn't I do this earlier? I like this mix. It's really nice. I love saxophone. It always sounds good. Can you guys hear it all right, or should I turn it up? Yeah, Evie, can you hear it? Because it's kind of on the lower end for me, but if you needed me to make it louder, just let me know. I just don't want it blaring in your ears, so. Like this. No, I'm just kidding. Timestamp that second and please mute. No. Yeah. So like I was saying earlier with when drawing older sometimes when drawing older faces, it's okay to make like the skin a little bit looser sometimes. But in this case, I don't want it to I still want to have to look nice, so I don't want it to be like ghastly or anything, obviously. I just wanted to show some maturity. All right. Upturn nose a little bit. That kind of cool. I like doing that with that. Kind of like a hand cut. Oh, I keep using One Piece references. I'm sorry. And she'll have dark brunette hair, probably. I'll make it. What would someone? Let me see. I'm gonna check something out. I want to see what like ancient would where's my Pinterest? I want to see what Celtic clothing would look like, or early. Okay. Got it. Okay, this looks more like it. Because I see some people trying to say that like early Celtic would have flannel in it. I'm like, probably not, unless they. I don't know. Probably not. Although I don't know when. I gotta look that up. I can't say that with any like being sure 100% because I don't know the history of like fashion. So, but I imagine they would if they were they would probably wear something a little more simple with like maybe designs on the edges. Kind of like, is this looks cool. Maybe I will do something kind of like this, where she's got like See, this could be like a something going around her, but then she's got like this like dress underneath it. It's going up. And then it's got like a I guess this doesn't, well, I can play around with it. I can find some way to make this, I'll do this as a first draft, and if I want to make it look more like a superhero outfit, then I will. But like I said, she's probably the one that can be in the distance, so she doesn't really need to be like highly speedy. She's a giant. Like, she just reaches, and she's like much closer to whoever she needs to be closer to. So let's see, let's get that, let's just take this so that I can use it. There we go. Make it a little bigger. And this one. Okay. I think these are not historically accurate though, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll just play around with like fun shapes for her design. Like, I was gonna put like oops, like something. That's for that, and then. These are like pins or bits of metal that like the fabric. Pull that with it. You know what? I'm thinking too hard. This could be just to make her look more like a superhero, actually, if anything. I could be wrong, but I think she does have feathers incorporated into her somehow as well. I'll look into that mythos or the folklore of her, but she's pretty sure she does. I think like an old, just like this, like her hammer is just this like huge shape. Like it's almost like when I first drew it, and I might keep to this with this character. Maybe it's a tooth of an ancient beast that she crafted into it, a mace, because it was like an ancient dragon that was like so huge that it, and then she like turned it into a mace. She found one. She found one. Maybe she didn't even fight it. She just found one of its teeth and was like, "It works for me." And used her abilities to craft it into a weapon that she could create. She could create mountains with. Yeah, I like that. Kind of like give her eyes a little bit more slant. I don't know what her sign would be. but I'll think of something cool. Probably just like a mountain range on her with yeah, with like a gust symbol and maybe like a. That's good. Yeah, just a gust symbol. And some mountains in the background would be a good thing for her. Yeah, I like that. And I'm gonna try and make one for each of them, kind of like give them all their own like emblem, so that they can each stand out in their own way. Like maybe you know what? I bet I'm probably gonna put the emblem for her. That would be fun to put on the actual, because she's all about like her fashion. So maybe it'll be on the on her on the this thing. Because I can't see anywhere, unless she's got like a maybe she's just got like a necklace or something. I mean, that looks nice too, adding something to her like that. But gotta add more color to her because she kind of looks a little flat there. And, there. Okay. What else? There. That's what she needed. Just an edge to that area, but with her being, I think that the coolest thing too with this team is I'm choosing like very different elements with when it comes to winter. Like she's more like the harsh or like the foundation of like nature in a in that she's like a creator and a maintainer of it, whereas like oops hold on, he's kind of a more of a like he controls it, but he's not like he didn't create it in his. I don't believe he created his lands. I think he kind of was handed it after the land was created. Man, I'm bad at horses. Sorry. But yeah, I got him with. So yeah, they each have like a different like specialty within winter. Oh gosh, I love Christmas music. Ah, this makes me happy. Yeah, I was listening to some of that Peter Holland's his like he does this Emmanuel song that's really quite amazing. So I was listening to that, and I was listening to some of his other Christmas songs, and they're all really good. Did you ever get a chance to look at those up? Because those were really good. Right, she's got her hips would be up here actually. It's kind of going up, so it'd be up further like that. And it goes more straight down from there. So, although she's wider, so I'm gonna give her hips a little bit more space, so she can have wide shoulders, wider hips. So. I'm gonna give her like slippers as well, but more like a I'll make them look more like a little bit different from the other Frau Holly's ones, because different area. Oh, sneeze. Nope, no sneeze. Almost sneeze. There, something to drink. Ooh, what if, idea. What if she has, I mean, this is just a rough version of it because I'm going to go back in and clean it up more, but what if she has war paint? In the shape of, what should I do? I'm trying to think what kind of war paint she would have, because I already did like that with the other one, so... Frau Holly has the eyeliner, so what would her... But she'd have it going up her arms, too. Like these, like, sleeve tattoos going up her... Going on her arms, and her nails will be bright blue. But these are just very rough hands, and I'm just putting in everything I can so that when it... And like I said, she's gonna have brown hair. That looks nice. So far, yeah. She can have like a... I'm thinking of giving her like a red and green mix, like a very Christmassy look for her too. Like she's got a... She's gonna have it on her Because in the reference, it's on the sleeves, but I'm gonna make it so some of the feathers and part of this are red, the edges, or actually, part of this dress is red. Like maybe she's almost like wearing like a priestess kind of outfit. I think that would be kind of cool. Like she's like the oracle of the actual being, or like the new champion kind of thing. And then let's put some green in here too. So she's got like this. I know I can just do shapes, but let me have fun. It's more fun to draw this way for me. I just like coloring this way a little bit more, honestly. It feels more like painting, so like traditional painting, so it feels better to me. Like how I say that like you were actually trying to stop me. Gosh, Evie, why are you always telling me what to do? No, I'm just kidding. No. See what I mean? Like how you get like this, especially with some of these brushes, they have this really nice opacity built into them, so I can like do these cool like strokes. But I think that, yeah, it's nice just having like this, and I think this really makes her really fun, because like she was so early on in like, what is that? I forget what that's even called. Like so early on in like Celtic folklore that like, if I was really accurate, she would be wearing something a lot more simple and not nearly as exciting as this. Although I've seen some artists do some really interesting things even with that. But this is supposed to be a superhero, and superheroes are supposed to be as like explosive, like over the top as possible. So I want her to be exciting to look at. Maybe she's like wearing a headband kind of thing. Nah, I don't need that. I don't like that. But like, maybe she'll still be very pale. And that's how I'll make her look a little older too. And not in the same kind of like doll like as the other one where she was like had perfect light toned. This is gonna be more like, I'm gonna make it so she's got like maybe even like freckles and stuff too. I'll try and put that on her. That'd be kind of fun. And like, I'm thinking her mace should be silver and silver and gold. Sorry. It should be I couldn't resist. I just pulled I fell into that one. But I figure I'll make her mace have some lining that I'm thinking might be silver, might be kind of cool. Or maybe even just like a dark iron kind of. Maybe we'll see. Because maybe this will be actually like more like a black kind of mace too. Like it's just like very hard, straight, like tooth of a something, but it's very dark. And I will find some good designs, but I don't want to just do my typical, like, blue kind of thing on her. Boring. I want to do something that's like, okay, yeah, no problem. Maybe if I put dark, make it dark, actually, that might be different. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. Might be kind of fun to try something different for her. Or her, lace up there is dark, and down here maybe it's light, where it's like, or maybe it has like it's black with like gray kind of in it a little bit, so it's, maybe she has a few strands of gray, but she's, nah, you know what? No, she doesn't. She's a superhero. She doesn't have to. I can do what I want with her hair. She's an ancient being. Why would she age the same as a human? Yeah, meet the King Boomy of ancient Ireland. She's. I wonder if I should even, like, give her bracers or something kind of cool, like something to give her more design. Maybe. Why not? Sorry, I know I was going to start my comic sooner, but I think maybe in like 10 minutes I'll start doing the comic, because I just wanted to get a little bit further. I didn't know I would work on her tonight too, and I've already made some progress, so I kind of want to keep going a little bit before I jump over to the comic. Especially because this has, I want this done sooner than that, so. That makes sense. Yeah, it could work like that, but it would be more like, right? It would kind of be more. I'll just put circles down here just to signify that I am going to do a pattern there later. But for now, this will be a placeholder until I can get that done. So. Yeah. I'm liking her, though. She's coming along pretty good. She looks like someone that could keep, maybe not, or at least like have some authority over Boreas and be like, you're gonna do what I say, please. Now. And then she just makes a mountain, and he's like, okay, sure. I was gonna do that anyway. Oops, that doesn't really. I guess if you kinda, yeah, do that. Give her this fun curly hair. I like playing around with different hairstyles, so I'm gonna try and give her like as curly hair as possible. funsies. So I'm trying to push myself to make different character designs and different hairstyles and different everything. This is even better than the. See what I mean? Like this is. I think this is better than most of the designs I had. And like originally I was gonna go for more of a scarier, not scary, but more of a like intimidating look for her. But if she's a hero, I want her to also I thought it might be kind of nice to like just make her look strong without like being scary. I thought that'd be a nice change. Yeah. Maybe I'll like make it longer actually. To play around with that idea of like it's like a tunic kind of, not like a tunic, but a priestess outfit kind of. I fix her hand, it's wrong. Because I drew her arm in the wrong spot, so maybe actually she's doing more like resting her arm here. Give her bigger hands, a little bit bigger. It's gonna be able to hold this mace after, I mean this giant hammer, so gotta give her bigger hands. Beep 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 beep. Let's shrink her down a little bit so I can fit her, because I, even with several drawings to practice with, I still accidentally made her too big for the canvas. So these things happen. You just gotta adapt. In fact, I think if I push her to the top of the, up here, I can do my perspective thing better, where I was going to have her like looking down from on high, kind of. That's not steep enough. I like it better this. Like, leave it like this, and then just make her other foot. It's usually best to start with like basic shapes and then go in and do more complicated things after, if you want to. See, this way I can also kind of hint that like the legs are crossed by making this one face the other way. No, don't get anything. Blah 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 blah. Stop. I Okay, you know what? If it cuts it out, and I'll just have to. I don't know. I'll deal with it when I get to it. But you guys deserve some good Christmas music, so I'll do it now. Hopefully they'll be chill. I've only had a few instances where I got any heat from this chat from YouTube, though. Honestly, I know I kind of like grumble sometimes about them, but I've done when I started my channel, I didn't even know about things like Streamlabs, so I didn't. I just used or maybe I did. I'm trying to think what I. No, I didn't. I just used the YouTube itself, and I would go onto YouTube for background background music as well, by choosing royalty-free music like this. So I should be fine, honestly. I can't think of a reason why they would throw a fit over this, because these are all songs that don't have copyright. I'm pretty sure most of them don't have copyrights, and well, they shouldn't. Anyway, so I should be fine. I just think it's better. It's better to do this and ask for forgiveness later in this case, because I'm not doing it maliciously, and none of this is. all of this is listed as like being open to the public, so I can't imagine what their argument would be against it. when I since she was Storms, I almost gave her like the one piece like wreath around her, but I'm like, nah. it's like she doesn't need that. No, skip. Phew. Nope. Let's go back to the original stuff. This is all... There we go. Nice. Oh yeah, now it's been a little bit less, how are we doing on time? Yeah, hour and a... almost 2 hours now. Let's, give her a break. Just finish her up her coloring, or what I have of her coloring. And then I'll go into doing comics. Dun, 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 dun. So, yeah, I just gotta do her skin color, which actually might make her... I don't know, because, again, there's... Well, you know what? I'm just gonna give her a regular skin tone, because I already have the like I said, Frau Holly has the, skin tone that's dark. I mean, that's very light, so everyone else should kind of just, like... Her thing is more just, like... You know what she kind of reminds me of, in a way, is, like, once again, going back to, the Muppets, the giant from the Muppets, which I think... I'll have to check in on that with, the original, because I wonder if he was actually a version of her, like if he was like a or maybe he was a version of Saint Nick. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Oops, let's just put this over this. But she will be ripped. Like I said, she's maybe the she's the leader by power, like her. She's like a mega. Oh gosh, what was that called? Gosh, I tried to pretend I was a Marvel fan for a second there. Oh, but I fell on my shoelaces. Been exposed. Not a Marvel fan. Oh no. Or not a major one anyway. I like the characters. I just didn't really collect any of the comics. So it's like, is it? Because Metahumans was from DC, and I almost said that. But what I meant was Omega level mutants, I think is what I was trying to say. Which, ironically, Xavier is not an Omega level mutant. So take that, Xavier. You put children in danger. That's what you get. Denied. Oops. I'll fix that hand. I know it's still perspectively off. I honestly might even just, you know what? Let's just erase it for now. And I can add it in later when I want to figure this all out. Because I know it's wrong, so I'm just going to fix it later. Because what I'm thinking of, actually, with that arm is going the other way. Whoops. What are you doing? Computer, why are you like this? Okay, there you go. Just kind of have it going more like over her, like this. Or no, that's good. I like that. Kind of like a. The other idea was, since she's got this leg up, I could put it up here on this, and she could be kind of resting her chin on it, kind of like. Which actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give her the reflecting kind of. Maybe I'll think about it. We'll leave it on that, and if I don't like it, I can always do the secondary, which is put her arm down here. So it's one of those two. Will be what I'll do. Because where it was didn't make sense, and it didn't show off her arm enough. Like, it was kind of just like off to the side, and it wasn't doing anything. If she had a pad or something, I would have kept it there, because I could have put like a giant crow on it or something. But oh wait, that's my character from my comic. There we go. I think that's how you spell her name, but I guess I wanted to finish her up, that's right. Yeah, but I said I would work on the comic a little, so let's work on the comic, and then we'll finish up by working on that. So, yeah. I changed this page a little bit because previously she she had a spike in her energy and she kind of like lost control for a second, and he's just talking to her trying to like, and he's not mad at her necessarily at the moment, but he's mad because she's taking medicine for it and it's not working, and he thought it would. He's just like, I'm gonna talk to your doctor when we get back and say a few words and put some fear in him. That should have worked. At least for like, they've only been gone a little bit, so like he's just like, this is ridiculous. We barely stepped out of the house and it's already flaring up. It's like, trying to just add some more strong border lines here. I don't know if this color scheme is right though. I'm gonna check it out. I'm blanking on the name of the song, but it's it was, I believe, at least in what I heard from it about it, it's this old tune that was believed to be used to ward off ill omen and bad spirits around Christmas night, and it's that one that's like dun 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 dun. I can't remember what it's called. Do you know what that one's called? So I'm blanking on it right now, but I know it. I really like that one a lot. But I wonder if... Watch, it's copyrighted, and now I'm copyrighted straight because I opened my mouth. Everything was fine until I said something. They were like, well, we were going to let it slide, but then he did that song, and... not... Got a strict copyright on it. Sorry, buddy. What? Guys, leave me alone. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Avast was trying to make me do renew my subscription. I really wish there must be a way to tell it that if I'm working in specific apps, it can't bug me, because it just has no control over itself. Just trying to soften some of these edges and harden others. Do you? Oh, you mean because? Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't sure what you were saying. Oh my gosh, too. But no, it's because I said the copyright thing. But do you know the name of that song, or did I not give enough of it? Because if I didn't, I can try and do more of it. But it's like a very old tune, but it's in a lot of Christmas mixes. This one's really good too. I like this one a lot. This is, I think whenever we would go to like Sunday Mass, it would. I think it would. A lot of times it would end on this, and this song just gets you boosted. It really give you a lot of energy for the day. I was actually in choir when I was really young. I did it for I can't remember how old I was, but I did choir 1 year. I tried it out. I'm not gonna say I was good. My tone is kind of like mid-ranged, but it was fun. I met a lot of fun people. It was cool learning how to sing Christmas songs in a bunch of different languages. I think we sung it in German, maybe French, and Latin, I believe. So that was really fun. And I'm not saying this to sound confrontational, but I've heard so many of my VTuber friends say, like, apologize for playing music they like. Guess what? It's our channel. We play what we want. I'm gonna be the grump who says that. I don't care. I want to play uplifting music that makes me smile and hopefully makes the people who are hanging out with me smile. I won't apologize for trying to do that. How dare I try and spread joy? Like, if you're having a bad day, that's totally understandable, but sharing it's never the right thing to do. I don't know why I went on that tangent, but I think it's just I've heard so many... Well, I think we've heard one person, both of us, Evie, say this a lot. And if she's here, stop apologizing. Please. It seems to be the new trend nowadays, is to apologize before you've done something wrong, and it's like, no, I refuse. Like I was just saying with YouTube, I'm not gonna apologize, and I'll apologize after I made the mistake, not before, because otherwise you never do anything if you are always worried about what other people are gonna say. I was just thinking earlier today, I had someone go, "No offense, but I didn't know you talked so much," and I'm like, yeah, because this guy I'm talking to is nice to me. I'm like, imagine that. Huh. If you don't talk... If you're not rude and constantly throwing daggers at people, they'll talk to you. Well, I'm here to revoke some of your sorries. You're fine. I wouldn't, especially with me, you never really have to say sorry that much. I haven't met, even without meeting you in person, I feel I've gotten to know you a little better, and I know, I can tell usually when, it's easier, even with text, it's, after talking to you for a while, I can tell when you're mad versus when it's something else, so. I mean, if you want to say sorry, sure, go for it, but I'm just telling you it's not necessary. That's what being a good friend is. It's like me and my friends would get into like the biggest debates and just be like, how could you be so like such a dum-dum? Why do you think this? This is clearly this anime character is like this. How did you miss the point of this completely? And then like 5 minutes later, we're like, so you want to go get some burgers and chill? And it's like just like water off a duck's back. We're just like, yep, back to reality, and just smile and be happy. I'm just trying to clean up some of this like coloring so that it's a little less busy and more just straightforward, so that it, especially since like I've learned so much about like how people, well, I mean, I think even just like thinking, I always just try and think about like how I read comics, and I'm like, how much time do I spend on one panel? And the answer is a few seconds. So I'm not gonna go crazy on the panels. If I can avoid it, I will. Like, I'm going to try and just put as much information as I can and make it look nice, but not lose too much sleep if I have to simplify it a little bit. Like here, I'm really just trying to make the line work. Give it some nice hard edges here in his coat. Because it was a little bit too muddy. But now when you pan away, it's a little bit more clear. Like he looks a lot more like defined as a shape. Thanks. Guess what else I'll say on top of my rant earlier is if you're in such like despair or like feeling emotionally downtrodden enough that you would feel angry or like feel off about music like this that's upbeat, I only wish you the very best, is what I want to make clear. I want people to feel just hope and uplifted at this time of year. I know it's kind of a stressful time of year as well, but I just would hate for people to just have this time of year and be like, just like, you try and find, if you don't, family's whatever you want it to be, so just find people that you feel close to and that you feel safer talking to, and let them lift you up. If this doesn't, then let that be it. Oops, that's too bright. Because I know not everyone has not everyone has the same relationship with their parents. I'm very lucky, but not everyone is. I know. Like even extended, I'm very lucky. Like I know some people have it where like extended families, there's like some drama, but I'm honestly they're all great, and I'm excited. With many of them, I'm excited to hear that like they're just celebrating their earliest Christmases with their kids. So that's so good to hear. Like I got a card from my one cousin, and it's just good to see that they're all like seem to be doing well. I'll definitely have to send them a response. I put a lot more work into that than I meant to. Absolutely. Yeah, da, 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 da. this one, well, it'll be done soon. You know what? That one wasn't the best. It was kind of a little bit too meh. So let's move on to the good ones with the sax. A phone. What did I just do? What did I just do? Oh no. Did I? Oh, I see what I did. I hate that. I wish that wouldn't do that. There must be a way to turn that off, but like it makes guide layers without me even asking sometimes. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, by the way, how was your Christmas party, Evie? Mine was, I mean, our party, but our, like, Christmas day at work was, our food day was pretty good. Like, it was a pretty quiet day. I just hung out in secondary and chilled out with someone I like to talk to. Several people I like to talk to, so it was nice. And there was lots of cookies and lots of food, and I did control myself, but I did get to sample a lot. Very tiny bites. It did help that, like, everyone else was like a hurricane and went through that place and just cleared it out, so by the time I got in there for even the first pass, it was like, okay, there's some food left, I guess. It's like... That's good though. I'm glad to hear you were able to take it easy though. It's nice that they let you do that. I know not every job gets that luxury, but I'm glad to hear that you could. With us, we've been hustling so much throughout the entire month, so I think they kind of just like knew it was kind of near the end. They knew that like we had to shut things down anyway, so they were like just run specific jobs, and they weren't gonna stress about like everything in today because it's the end of the year anyway. So cool. Glad to hear we both got to do that. So my brain went. I was just thinking about the day. My brain kind of went off in another place. uh, right? Yeah, it's been nice to just. At the same time, with certain upcoming projects, it's nice to know that they're coming up. I'm very excited, and the gloves are coming off, so get ready. This is where he finds the suspicious note that transports them to the into the trap. Might be kind of fun to try. Just doing like a watercolor brush for the car to play with the texture. In worst case scenario, this doesn't look right, and I'll just change it to. I'll put color on top of it, but I kind of want to make it stand out over the character. I mean, or not, or just look different from the characters. So. Uh-oh, another sneeze. Excuse me. Nope. Nope, false alarm again. Usually it doesn't work, but for some reason tonight it's working when I where I like try and prep myself and I'm trying to move away from the mic so I don't explode in your like and blow up the sound bar. This song always makes me think of that Eddie Izzard joke where he's like, you always notice how people never know the lyrics to this song except for 5 gold rings. They'll be like, da, 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 5 gold rings. Just shout in the room. Now that I said it, I gotta stop. I gotta refrain from trying, like, doing it myself. If I go rings. Thank you. Oops, wrong there. No, I know what this is. Oh no, what am I doing? Ah! Wait, no, this is... I'm good. I thought it was a commercial. I was like, oh no! Okay, it's royalty free, it's fine. I'm always nervous when it's a new playlist because I'm like, is this also royalty free, or am I being thrown under the bus here? It's like, nah, not this time. I made little progress. You know, it's slow. Let's try and get this one colored a little bit, and then I'll call it. Because Because how are we doing on time? 2.5 hours? I'd say like 3 will probably be good. I just had a thought, Evie. I mean, it wasn't an issue today, but if I get bigger in the future, if I have more viewers in the future, and I get a notification like I did today that my family was watching, my niece and nephew were watching, my nieces were watching, I might actually, maybe if you're okay with it, for that one rare occasion, like maybe help me mitigate some of the comments. Because I don't want, I mean, I don't think they see it, but I still don't want to risk it. I don't want to expose them to that. Even if it's like just people like spouting things and saying like their opinions on things. I kind of want that, someone watching that like a hawk when they're around. Like today, I tried my best, but honestly, you once I saw that you were the one talking the most, it was just the two of us talking back and forth. I was like, we're safe. But in the future, it might not be that. So that's what I'm asking: is if would you be okay in that situation? Oh, thank you. That would be so much. Honestly, that would be the most help. I mean, because normally I could handle it fine, but when it's them, I don't pull punches with family. Like, if someone came in and started like spouting like their political beliefs or something, I'd want someone that I could trust to be there to kick them right out. Because kids shouldn't have to be exposed to that. I figured, but I just thought I'd ask. It's nice knowing I can count on you.
Try gummy vitamins from Nature, the #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Duh, why is there commercials on my brain? Oh no, this is gonna get me in trouble. Why? Oh wait. No, this is just a. It's not commercial. I hate this mix. It's horrible. Here we go. I have. This is fine. Yeah. No, yeah, totally. I mean, I'm like. Well, plus in the moment you kind of get. I just don't want to get caught off guard because it's so easy to like just like get baffled for a second, and I don't want that to stop me from catching something that before it becomes a problem. What is? I thought this was good, but there's talking in it. So boo, boo. There you go. I think maybe it's just my like my version of paranoia of like we had our like group talk that one time, and I'm like, what if I have to do that with my community? And I'm like, oh no. Like I really would hate for them to be there for that. I doubt it would even like register for them maybe, but I still don't. If I can control it, I'd rather make sure they don't have to deal with that. Or you, honestly. I don't want anyone to deal with negative people on this stream in here, or not even negative, but just people who are just think they can hijack someone else's stream. So I don't like that. And I gotta hand it to Blue for when she just like shrugs it off, because I would be a little annoyed. Some people come in like, I hope I don't do that a lot. I've been watching myself even more carefully, like how I talk, because like sometimes I've had the bad habit of coming in and being like, oh yeah, I'm doing this by the way, and it's like they didn't ask. It's like unless they, I always wait for them to be like, so what are you up to today? And it's like, okay, now I can tell them what I'm doing, because before then it's like they didn't ask, so leave them alone. It's like they're busy drawing and talking to people and doing like 5 other things. Let them cook. I think that's what annoyed me the most about those people that came in with the bad jokes, is that they didn't even they barely said hello. They just came in and said what they wanted to say and didn't say anything else and then just left. And I'm like, then you didn't really want to be here, so why did you bother me? It's like, you being here doesn't help me and it doesn't help you. It's like clearly you have too much free time. Yeah. Like, if you're gonna come in and say a goofy joke, at least make it a dad joke or something. Jeez. Sorry, I hate meme culture. It's so weird. It's like everyone's trying to be famous for nothing. And it's like, guys, just go build a train set. It's Christmas. Do something productive. Get off my lawn. No, I'm kidding. Oh gosh, too dark. You know what I mean? It's like, oops. You know what? I did do a lot of work. Let's fiddle with. I'm gonna finagle with this one a little bit, and then I'll call it. Because I'll probably be just working on this and the comic for the rest of the night. So Or actually, no, I'm probably gonna be working on this and some other stuff. But I figure I can at least make some headway with this. That would be good. This is beautiful. I've been saying that all day, like Ragatha. Like, this is beautiful. Oh, did you see? I'll send you the link if you haven't seen it. But I think uh, Lackadaisy has like a short out now where it's like I think it's either a dance or a song. I'll have to check it out to see how like what it really is. Because if it's because I'm always intrigued with stuff like that, like with anything they're doing that team is up to. Yeah, it's hang on, I can find it for you really quick. Or I mean, it's pretty easy to find, honestly. It's just it's on their website. Nope, not that. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I must have closed it. Oh, they do have a preview, but this is it's called Cat Strut. I figured you might like it, so hang on. Hold on. You'll probably find it before I can send it to you, but here. So, this is beautiful. There you go. I haven't gotten to watch it all yet, but from what I've seen, it looks fun. So. Oh, I checked out in Critical Role they had their deep dive recently, and I love their Christmas outfits were so great. Like Marisha had this awesome green dress on that had those what are those called? The piranha plants. Yeah, it had piranha plants going down it, and it looked awesome. And I was like, that's so cool. I because I caught part of it and I almost said something, but someone else had said something a little bit more like. It's always hard to get tone, but it sounded kind of like they were like catcalling almost, and I was like, I don't want to be near that. It's like I'm an actual fan, and I actually do like her dress, so I don't want to. I don't want to be near that comment. Even if they meant well, it came off. Hey. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm working on some. I've been doing a bunch of different stuff tonight. I was working on my comic a second ago. Like, here's some of the pages. I was working on this one's really rough, but I was doing this page. Like, yeah, in this page they just left a restaurant and like these bounty hunters set a trap where it looks like a flyer on their car or something, and he picks it up and it just says like "We know," kind of like the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim, and he's like, "Well, shoot," and then he's like, "I can't believe I fell for this," and she's like, "Don't worry, it's okay." And then you see like one of the bounty hunters in the background there. He's like this like werewolf character. So. But I was also working on this is an animatic that I'm starting this week for my channel. I'm going to be trying to make a story for my character, some little PNG tuber in the corner, and I'm also working on making heroes a superhero team out of all these personifications of winter. So that's been really here. Since you're here, I'll turn back on the music. I was listening to some Christmas music, but I turned it off because thought we were winding down, but I'll hang around for a little bit more if there's people here. So I'll put this back on.
So what is click up?
No, I don't care. Stop talking. Sorry, yelling at the ads. It's like, how dare you? There we go. Barney, I don't know. Santa? Barney, my pebbles. For some reason that always gets in my head when I hit, or like the M and the yellow M&M. Santa? They do exist. With was it Billy West as the red M&M? But yeah, I have him. She's called Frau Holly. She's gosh, I gotta look it up again. I think I'll look it up later. I don't want to guess where culturally she's from. I think it was Russia, but I could be wrong. But oh no, not Russia, German. Frau. Duh. She's she's Mother Frost. So, and she's like a weaver and as well, so I kind of gave her like these like tendrils of thread coming off her fingers. And I really love her like ballerina kind of costume too, where like her the ballerina costume itself is almost like an octopus kind of thing going on, where they're like reaching out in every direction. And I don't know, her colors came out really great. And then here's Boreas. He's been fun. He kind of he started as that, but I changed him to more like this. And I just got to clean up his line work and put in better color, a little bit sharper color, but like he's coming along nice. I'm really happy with it, like his design, where he's got like this like he's the one that I got me into drawing emblems for all the characters actually, because like he has like this horse emblem that started from like drawing this pauldron for the horse. There we go. That's what I was doing wrong. I forgot that it's kind of like they come out like that. Thanks. Yeah, I'm really happy with him too. You know what the funny thing is? I used, much like with my comic character, Richard Steele song. He's based off of Liam Neeson a little bit, but this guy, I literally, that's not him. I used an actual reference picture of Liam Neeson to get the expression right, because I wanted to make him look like as much like because these are supposed to be superheroes. So I'm like, who better than the guy who always is playing like the guy hunting down the villains? So I'm like, it'd be cool to make this guy look like that. Plus, I heard that in one of the iterations of him, like described in like Boreas is described as either like an old man with wings or a young, like aggressive looking version of himself that's wearing armor. So I'm like, what if I kind of like mesh those two together to make a hero where like he's like a middle-aged man, like, or like a late, like almost 50 maybe, that just is like always grumpy. So he's almost like the Wolverine of the team. He's like, another mission. Okay, fine, I'll get ready. Wasn't doing anything important, just saving, controlling the weather and all that. It's like we all do that. So you can't claim that you do it alone. We all do that. But Joe, thanks. I hope you're having a great week, by the way. I'm really grateful that you took time to stop by. I'm just happy that my work kind of just ended for me for the week. Like, thankfully, I could use a breather. But no, not everyone has that, because like some places are definitely going to be still running tomorrow. So if that's the case for you, I hope you have a nice, easy day tomorrow, because I know this time can be kind of chaotic. Like, I work a factory job when I'm not doing my art, so... So, like, our entire, like, December is just like, woo! Spinning in circles. Because we're trying to rush everything out at the end. But we did good this time, so it was worth it. But, yeah. Plus, I hope this music's okay. I just found it, and it's got... I'm really enjoying the saxophone, so... It was giving me energy earlier, so I'm like, well, I'll put it on again for when you showed up. Kind of gives me a burst of energy hearing this. That's the funny thing about saxophones, isn't it? They're really just like kind of pump you up. It's just the factory, like a plastic factory. Oh, I don't want to give away too much, but it's like yeah, it's like we make stuff for a lot of different people, like military and medical are the two big ones. Medical's what kept us open during COVID, so that was nice. I mean, it pays the rent. That's all I can ask for, you know. Same with any of us. It's like you. That's why it always surprises me when some people are like, "Yeah, I'm gonna move to like 5 different cities to find my job, my passion job," and I'm like, "I'm gonna stay where I am and just build up some work." It's like, cool, good for you for doing that, but I can't do that. Yeah, this one's another one of the heroes. She's based on a Celtic myth or a Celtic folklore. She's the personification of winter. I think she's called oh, good. Right? Isn't it funny how like it's just like if you get the right kind of music with that energy, it really just pumps you out. But this is she's from Celtic folklore, and she's like this other being of winter, and she can also make mountains, so it's so cool. Like that's why I gave her this like beastly hammer. She's supposed to be like an old woman, so I kind of made her look like I showed more wrinkles on purpose because usually I try and avoid that, but like I need to clean up her hands, but I'm going. I quickly like just jotted in some so that I would remember that she's got like just some marks for her face, like. Plus, I kind of wanted to do the she's kind of doing that like looking down kind of thing that I love to see in like you see sometimes in anime or in like in certain movies. And I kind of like like the smug kind of like that. In this, she definitely looks it. I bet because she's because I haven't gotten into all the details, but she's. And maybe she is actually like as in this hero team. Maybe she looks younger than him because she is older. She's like maybe she's more of an elemental creature or elemental being than he is. So she was able to hold on to more of her youth. While he turned into Santa older, so he kind of looks older. Because yeah, I was saying earlier how it's yeah, right, like the kind of like chin up kind of thing. I love that where it's like yeah. Like I think I was telling Evie earlier, I'm like, oh my gosh, did I draw an older version? She's doing almost like the Hancock thing from One Piece, but not quite. She's not that far back, but. I kind of always just think of that, where it's like the head way back, but she's because I found some good reference for it too. Like I think this might have been something I got from Pinterest, or I'm not sure, but like this woman that's sitting in a chair with a sword. So I changed it from a sword to like this like beastly hammer that's like made from some kind of elemental beast. Like I was telling Evie, I'm thinking this might even be like the tooth of an animal that she just either like defeated or just found this tooth. She's like, it works for me. I'll make it into a hammer. Some elemental prehistoric beast. Can use it to make mountains. The Irish earthbender. I think, honestly, I think that would be the most epic and fun thing to do with is to make it a tooth, where it's just like, yeah, she just like found this thing like lying around. She's like, oh, cool. This is an ancient like black looking like tooth of like some kind of maybe giant dragon or something, or giant worm. That's too dark. Thanks. Yeah, these have been so much fun. I was saying to Evie earlier that it's so fun to just give like stories for your characters that are just like, especially when it's something like this where I'm like, I'm just gonna make superheroes out of different cultures, versions of like beings of winter. Because I've been watching plenty of things this year with, like based around superheroes, like My Hero and all that. So I'm like, wouldn't it be cool to just like do one that's just a team that's just totally winter based? Or this could be like a BPRD kind of thing, or where they're like just sent into like the worst kind of situations, or even better yet, kind of like if you want to go with the cartoon route, like kind of like I was saying earlier, like I've been watching Guardians again. So this could be like an other team of the Guardians or something, that like an older team. That because it was funny when I was first drawing this, I had to keep telling myself, don't draw Santa Claus with the swords. Don't draw Santa Claus with the swords. Yeah, like Worm is in like WYRM, is in like a fire verm. They're like Norse dragons. Or in this case, maybe like a Irish or Scottish dragon. Because I guess she changed into like, as the lore around her says that like she when she migrated over to Scotland, they changed her name to something else. I don't have it in front of me right now. I think it's like Belias, Belias, maybe, or something like that. So like, same with Frau Holly, that the ballerina one, she changed significantly. Like her lore went from like, she's the being of winter and of like protecting animals and people in the winter. Yes, usually. I believe. I think that most of them were, yeah. Ironically, it's believed that a lot of those sightings in the ocean of sea worms or sea dragons was actually the oarfish, because they get huge. So it was kind of cool to find out, like, oh my gosh, these sailors in really old times came across this fish that they could not even comprehend as a fish, because it was like huge, like something that they would never see, and they're like, it has to be a dragon. It's like, kind of makes us wonder, like, certain things that we see sometimes, of like, what if we just don't have like the comprehend. We just don't comprehend yet really what it could be. like, like them. I mean, are we really that much better? Like, I could easily see us doing this similar mistake. But with her, it's funny because like there was like sometimes she's written as having one eye, and other times there was sometimes they called her even a hag, and I'm like, I don't want to draw a superhero who's a hag. Like, that doesn't sound fun. Like, she doesn't have to be like supermodel gorgeous, but I wanted her to look like someone respectable. And but I guess I could have done that with that too. But I tried that first, and it just didn't fit with the team. So I'm like, it'd be more fun if she was kind of this like middle, kind of closer to looking the same age as Boreas, but like much more friendly. Like, she's the one that talks to the press probably, or talks to people, other people, like other legends, and is like, yeah, we're just doing our thing, just chill out. Meanwhile, Boris is just like, get out of my face. Yeah. Thank you. Because it's funny because, like I said, when I saw some illustrations of her where she was older and had one eye, and then I saw someone else who did one where she's just a old woman in a just like not farm clothes, but like peasant's clothes, and I'm like, what if I did kind of like a more festive kind of version of her, but and kind of just like went closer to the like the friendlier, like just old woman instead of the terrifying mountain giant thing. Maybe I'll make her eyes actually blue too. She can have she'll have those same kind of eyes that the other ones have, where they're very blue. Being another elemental of winter. But thank you. I'm glad you like that, because I'm really happy with it too. Like, I just kind of was goofing around with these ones, and I'm like, oh, this. I would draw them a little bit at work, and then I would take my favorite drawings from that and make them into these. Honestly, I'm glad I didn't, but I almost just took a picture of the the sketch I had been doing at work, and put that into here. But I'm like, let's redraw her one more time, and if she looks like how I drew her, cool. If not, then it wasn't meant to be that way. Because I think that's the best practice whenever drawing, like especially a series like this where you. No, that's too far. It's better when she has a little bit less Yeah. Kind of head's a little bit cocked, a little bit off, so that she's. Still need to figure out what her other arm is doing. That was the one thing we tried to. The reason I stopped this earlier is because I realized that I didn't like where her arm was because originally I had her. Well, maybe I'll go back to that. I don't know. There's a couple things I've been doing. Maybe I'll go back to the. Oh no, I had another One Piece thought, but I'm not gonna do that. Nothing released yet. I was saying earlier I'm trying to get all this together for the New Year's to be released. But I can show you some of the pages that I have just for not many of them have a dialogue yet, but I can show you like I know I have them here somewhere. One second. Like here's the first page where she's making her. The comic is called Raising the Bard, and she's this aspiring bard that wants to use her magic to just lift people up around her because she's seen how her father was affected by a previous war that they had to like take refuge in a alternate dimension, like a pocket dimension. And so she wants to become a bard to like lift people like him and other people in general in the world up. Unfortunately, right now, the whole story is also about like a major. It's a disaster movie mixed with a fantasy story. So like what happens is her immediately they find out that there's this nasty like supernatural event that's about to happen, like a cataclysm that's going to cause a rift to the fairy realm, and much like in the old tales of being spirited away, she knows that if they don't get to her mom in time, she could either be pulled into the spirit realm, or the spirit realm could spill over into ours and just change everything for the worst. Like everything would just be instantly like terraformed into like a fairyland, including her mom. Oh, you should check this page out. They're fighting they get an intruder in the house. This giant elemental creature, and it's composed of these gems, and like the rest is all roots. Hold on, I'll show you what it actually looks like. That doesn't help, but I wanted to put you on that page so you could see. Because early in the comic, I just wanted to show off his abilities. So yeah, I did that. Yeah, this page came out good too. This is like them finding out about the Yep, right? Like, yeah. Kind of, yeah. It would be like very much like that. Like everything would be turned up like on its head, and all the principles of reality in our world, and like the completely abstract, like multi-dimensional principles of like fairy realm would smash into each other. Thank you. I'm really happy with how these are coming out. I took extra time on this, but I think it's really worth it because I think when I start releasing these, it's gonna. I mean, I really just am happy with how these guys came out. Like that third panel, I redid that third panel, and I'm so happy that I did, because that angle is so much better than the first time I did it. And the bit here, and I even put in that Zelda bit here. That made me laugh. I love that. He's like, do 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 do. I got my mace. Turn this down a little bit so I don't get my neighbor's mad because we're getting later in the afternoon or night. Okay, and then I have here, I'll show you some more pages because why not? So where's that other page? This. And here's the next page. Where, this one's a little more rough still. I gotta clean it up, but like it's the introduction of the character of the beast starts turning into this huge thing. Cause she's like doing the. I love the like Charlie Day like, look over here. You're not making any progress. It's still coming in through the window, Dad. What are you doing? You're just breaking up the house. Mom's gonna kill us. And then it fully assembles, and this isn't. Oh, this is. Oh no, this isn't the page I used. This isn't the full. I have another page with this, but here's one of the pages because like I have another version of this somewhere else saved, of course, because. Yeah, so it's like this like huge hulking beast. Yeah, it's got like a pumpkin for a head. Or like a squash. Yeah, no, it's a pumpkin. It's got pumpkins and there's all these gems and it's in the pumpkin and the rest of it's all like tree. And then he like I keep finding the wrong pages. I'm sorry. But this is I think I know what the right version of this is. Maybe. Ha, here it is, sorry. This is the better version of that page. Because I had to redraw this page because I gotta start. That's another thing I gotta do this weekend is go through and like delete all the extra pages I have. Yeah, no, totally. She's an alchemist. You don't want to mess with her. Who knows what she'll put in your food. But I'm like that third panel again. I'm just these first three panels especially. I love how that like third panel with the beast like hulking over him and looking down on him, and he's just like standing his ground. Like I've fought bigger things than you. Like he literally just catches it with one arm. Like nope. And just smashes through it. It's like, sure, I could use a sword on you, but it's more fun to just beat you down with this mace. Because, yeah, a huge thing about Richard is that he can summon any weapon he's made, he can summon. Thank you. I'm so happy with them too. Yeah, they came up. Oh, this is and this is later, but like after they find out about it's gonna load. So many they're crazy good, but they're also crazy. These files are crazy big. So yeah, they go to this diner, and I'm really happy with how this one came out so far. Like I redrew the characters around them even, and I'm so happy with like he's just like don't trust anyone, and then like meanwhile there's the nicest people around her who are just like a little bit different. They're like half orc and half fairy and different things, but they're just nice people, and she's just like totally having an anxiety attack because her dad accidentally scared the bejesus out of her. It's like, yeah. Oh, and the name of the bar up there, I love that I put in Mana Burn was going to be the original name of the comic. of my first comic I had been working on. Oh, here's the... Sorry, I'm doing this out of order and I apologize, but I found this panel. This is after that explosion panel. Yeah, this is still rough, but I love. Oh, this isn't even the right one. Darn it, I did it again. But it's okay. It's anyways. The point of this panel is like he summoned a shield to block the blow, so he's kind of like a. Let's see if we can find a better version of it. I know there is one. Here it is. Sorry. Here's the better version of this. This is just the an earlier version of it, but then I cleaned it up and now it looks like that. Those top two panels got a lot more detail to them. Like he's just like, excuse me, did you just like blow out a wall in my house? You're going down, and before you even finish it, I was gonna have it so he's like you're going down, and then she kicks in the door and blasts it with chemicals from her mom's tool set, and he's like, because she actually she knew that like hitting it wasn't working, so she's just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna use chemicals because I know those will kill the plants. So even if it's magic, it will have nothing to regenerate from. And at the end, she's just like stomping on all the crystals. Like, you're done. And he's like, yeah, let's just clean up, okay? But I love that shield too. That the scary face I put on it. Perfect for the mood where he's just like, yeah, you're done. I'll take you down. I wish I could find the panel after this one. I think I know I have it some. Because there's a panel where they find out about the news. Oh, here it is. It's a little rough still. Like, I'm bouncing around pages and doing panels in like bits and pieces. But yeah, no, right? Yeah, I'm really like yeah, this is them cleaning up the house and getting the news about the catastrophe that's on the way to where her mom is, and he's just like, there's not even he's not even like they're showing like fear and concern, and I wanted to make it so clear that they like show. I didn't want them to express emotion the same way, so he's kind of like trying to look brave and tough, but he's just like, we gotta get out of here. It's like forget this mess. We're gonna go save her right now. Like, no planning, no nothing. Just go. We'll figure it out on the way. But yeah, look at the damage. Like, I really wanted to emphasize, like, in that first panel, like how messed up the house got. Like, he's like desperate. He's trying to like makeshift hammer things together, and she's like sweeping up bits of withered plant. But the part I'm really excited about is coming up pretty soon, where well, here's a preview of, like, this is still rough because I did a once over on this, but I did a peek into the mother. So she's off in this like forest area. And I kind of wanted to, and I'll probably keep the color theme because I kind of want to make it feel like she's the calm before the storm. So I want it to be very like light and like like calm, even though she's in a dangerous area to a degree, but she's so familiar with it that I didn't want it to look that way at first. Like it's deceptively inviting, and then you go in there and you're like, oh, okay, this has already been terraformed once, so it's not somewhere you're going to mess around with. Oh, and her sidekick is Lizard Girl. Yeah, I love drawing. I can't wait to draw more of her. She's so much fun to draw. Like, I'll show you her character sheet. show you all their character sheets actually because they're really good. I'm really happy with their character sheets. They came out great. Let's see, this is Grace's character sheet. The mother. And this is there's Richard and June. Or June and Rich, yeah. I love his mustache. His mustache is the best. And her guitar is so much fun to draw. And her hair. I just like both these. It's always good to like find things in your drawings that you, like make you want to draw them over and over again. Let's see, where else is? Yeah, here she is. I was redrawing her as a waterbend, like cosplaying as a waterbender, but if you zoom in up here, this is what she looks like. It's I'll zoom out a little bit because it's kind of pixelated, but yeah, she's just got like this mastery of water, and she wants to become like Grace, a researcher that's trying to find she's trying to find ways for humans and Fae to coexist in the world and without throwing the ecosystem out of order. So like, cause she knows it's inevitable that they're gonna crash into each other in a major way, ironically, which is about to happen. Check this out. Where is he? Yeah, the antagonist. Wait, where are they? I don't think I have them. I'll show you the antagonist. He shows up later, but this guy is gonna be yeah, waterbending. Totally, she's definitely waterbending. But look at this guy. He's gonna be the antagonist that like. Not even Richard deals with this guy directly. Grace actually has to deal with this guy and use her wit and her alchemy and like her waterbending lizard friend to keep this guy at bay while they're trying to save animals, because this guy is think of a like he's a winter fairy that has experimented on himself and everything around him, so he's like, it's all fair game. I'll change myself into a monster. I'll change other things into monsters. I'll do whatever I want because I'm that guy that plays The Sims and builds a bathroom and then deletes the door. Yeah. Except he does that with reality. He's the guy that puts someone in a pool and then gets rid of the ladder and is like, have fun in that pool forever. Like, I hope you like swimming. Oh yeah, also I invented sharks for that pool. Goodbye. Oh, this was a cool one. This is just like me drawing the characters in like action poses. So I have like Richard and Grace doing action poses. Oh, and this guy shows up in the comic too. This guy was in my original comic, and then I made him. This is Grace's brother, and June is terrified of this guy. I wonder why. I think he's pretty chill. So you know, he just like. He looks like a guy that you could just hang out with and everything's cool. Certainly wouldn't cover you in insects and like wake up a extinct species behind you. I had so much fun with him because I was like, I really wanted to make a character who's like, he's a necromancer, but he doesn't raise humans. He's like, what a waste. He's like, humans are fragile little nothing things. I'd rather without our intelligence, we're just a fragile skeleton that can, especially once it's started to like pass its prime. It's not bone. Human bones aren't that tough. So he's like, how about I just bring back a T-Rex and a bunch of like ancient insects. The funny thing is, I think I gave him agoraphobia just for fun because he's like, he's a very book obsessed kind of guy, and but when you put him in like a supermarket, he like unravels. I'm like, what would be a fun thing to be his weakness? And I'm like, oh, crowds. Commercials, go away. There. Oh no, not that one. I'm gonna go back to the good one. While we do a little bit more, I just want to show you a few more of these. Oh, no problem. Thank you for hanging out. I had so much fun showing you all this stuff. I normally don't do these kind of tours, but like your interest just made me want to just show it all off. So I'm glad I got a chance to do that. Oh, here's the other character, by the way, of the book, really quick before you go. The first comic had this guy as the other character. Bing. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Here's the other character. Yeah. I hope to see you again in the future. It was really nice talking to you. Here's this guy's name is Clay. He's a geomancer. Yeah, totally. And I had so much fun talking to you about all this stuff. And sharing all this. And I promise I'll let you know if you keep up. I'll put it even in the announcements on my page when I get the website up, so you can see this all in order with dialogue. Because I've just been starting to put that in to some pages, and I'm working through everything. But yeah, right? This guy's like, he's like grinding down the side of a mountain and just carrying the avalanche with him. But yeah, he's very much inspired by like Bolin from Korra, probably. I mean, I think I took some elements from him, but then other elements from like fantasy games I've played, and I wanted to give him like a kind of a face that could be either really nice or really evil. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm probably heading out soon as well. Thank you for giving us some of your night. I really appreciate the company, and yeah, I hope to see you in the future on this channel. So yeah, have a great one and have a great weekend. And if I don't see you before the holidays, happy holidays. Because I'll be back again on Wednesday, probably. So good night. So Evie, I think I'm gonna. Why don't we just call it here? This is a good spot to end it. I think with because I made a lot of progress. Gosh, I opened up so many windows for that. But she's come a long way from from what I started with, and I didn't think I would even draw this long, honestly. I'm so happy that Party Ghost showed up, because that was, yeah, it gave me the energy to draw some more. So yeah, I'll be drawing again tomorrow night on my Twitch, but this was really fun. So thanks everyone who showed up, and for anyone who sees us in the future. I draw on Wednesdays and Fridays on this channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Twitch I stream on Saturdays and Mondays at 7 p.m. So have an excellent night, and if I don't see you on my Twitch, once again, have a Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year.